Hey beautiful people, it's Rickita. I'm back with another video. So in this video, I want to teach you guys how to do a balance transfer on a credit card without having to close your account. So sometimes when you guys want to do a balance transfer, you may have to close your account. And I know when I wanted to do a balance transfer at a credit union, they told me, hey, we will do a balance transfer, but we will require you to close your account. So I want to show you guys some additional options and some different credit cards out there that will allow you to do a balance transfer for those people that don't know, which credit cards to do a balance transfer with. So if you guys come to my website, you guys will see that I have a lot of different credit cards here where it says credit card reviews. Okay. Eventually, I'm going to add the best credit cards for balance transfers here. But if you guys were to go to my old website, allthingsrickita.com, so come to my old website. If you guys were to click right here where it says credit accounts, if you guys were to scroll down, keep going, you'll see I have balance transfer here. You'll see some credit cards here that allow you to do balance transfer. So Capital One, Navy Federal, Discover, Credit One, Wayfair, FNBO, NASA, Walgreens, Chase, Citi, Bank of America, US Bank, Wells Fargo, and American Express. So that'll allow you to do a balance transfer, which is what you want to do. Now, when you guys get your balance transfer, a lot of times you can do your balance transfer right online. So if you have an account, like for my Chase, when I did a balance transfer with my Chase card, I was able to just log into my account and I did my balance transfer right through that account. I didn't have to talk to anybody. I just did the balance transfer right through the account. So usually you guys will be able to do that. And once you do that balance transfer through your account, then you don't have to worry about having to close out whatever credit card you did that balance transfer from. Because I think I used, because I got approved for the Chase credit card. It seemed like it's taking a little longer. So I got approved for the Chase credit card. I already had a balance on my Navy Federal card. So I just, since I had 0% APR, I was like, oh, I should just transfer this balance. I was just going to pay it off anyway, but I was like, let me transfer the balance because I didn't have the 0% APR on purchases. I just had it on balance transfer. So I was like, let me just do a balance transfer because it's the same thing. I would have used that money anyway. So I just made sure that I spend more money that I would have to spend on bills anyway. And then I did a balance transfer. And then I did not have to close my Navy Federal. I still have my Navy Federal. So that's something that you guys can do. Now, when you look or like the Chase website, and then we'll look at some other credit cards. Once you look on their website, you'll be able to see they have 0% intro APR for 15 months on your opening purchases and balance transfers. So just check to see which ones they'll allow you to do a balance transfer on. You have, and I did it just because I had the 0% APR. So you guys can go that option. And also you have the option of going with Discover too. So you can go to Discover website and try to see, which credit card would be right for you. But if I were you, I would just make sure I target like credit cards that would do a balance transfer. So like the cashback credit card, they'll allow you to do a balance transfer, 0% intro APR for 15 months on your purchases and balance transfers. They should not tell you to close your account. And usually you also can go to like your credit union. Like I said, I did before. I got approved for a $6,000 credit card. This is really before I even knew too much about credit too. I got approved for a $6,000 credit card. They told me, oh, we can do a balance transfer on your other credit cards. And I allowed them to do the balance transfer. But they told me they needed to close my credit cards. And if I would have known better, I would have told them, no, I don't need you to close it. And I would have went with these other options here where, you don't have to worry about having to close, your credit cards. You can get the travel credit card, also the gas and restaurant credit card, because they do a balance transfer. They are going to charge you a fee. You can see it's a 3% intro balance transfer fee, but you're going to have 0% APR for 15 months. So you're going to pay that 3% fee right off the bat, but still, I think that this will still be a great option for you all because at least you had a 0% APR for a certain amount of months. Now, I think the company that person left that comment on, they were asking, somebody left a comment. I think they were trying to get this one to pay off their debt, and it was wondering if they get this account, are they going to have to close, you know, their the credit cards that they have to get a balance transfer from. So if you guys go here and you try and do a balance transfer, if they tell you that you need to close your account or anything like that, and I do suggest, if you can, try to see if there's some way that you can contact them, or if, say, if you get approved, see if you can send them an email to ask them, would you have to, you know, close your account? So let me come down to the bottom to see if there is a way that you can actually contact them. So these have the about us. I don't see a spot where you can actually talk to anyone. But I don't think that they're going to probably require that you even close your account. But double check, because I remember that credit union told me, hey, if you get an account, if you do a balance transfer on these cards, we're going to need you to close out all of these cards. And the reason why they do that is because they don't want you to get a balance transfer and think that you have additional money to spend and then you max them out. That's like something that they really want to make sure that they avoid with you. But definitely, like I said, to go to allthingsrickita.com, and you'll see like different things too on this. This is one of my old websites too. So you'll see best credit cards for bad credit. So credit cards that's good for people that have bad credit. You can possibly get TransUnion inquiry only credit cards, balance transfer credit cards, bankruptcy friendly cards, also buy now, pay later, utilization credit cards, personal loans, pre-qualification with no hard inquiry. You'll see all of these different ones here. So if you guys really want to do that balance transfer, just go up to the ones that have balance transfers, and then you can definitely do a balance. You can definitely work to see if any of these companies can do a balance transfer for you. You have Navy Federal as an option, Discover, we talked about them. Credit One, I don't really suggest them, but they do allow it, so I have to put them on the list. Wayfair, FNBO, NASA, Walgreens credit card allow it, Chase credit card, Citi Double Cash, Bank of America. See if Bank of America will allow you to do a balance transfer on any of their credit cards. Check and see which ones you like. Also, Wells Fargo, U.S. Bank, and American Express. So American Express, you can pre-qualify without a hard inquiry. So they'll tell you yes or no whether or not they can get a credit card. So check them out, and check out Wells Fargo for sure. I like to check out the ones that can pre-qualify you first, because if you go right to Chase, you have a hard inquiry, and that's not what I want you all to do. If you can help it, I will want you guys to actually avoid that hard inquiry. So like I said, check to see if any of these can do a pre-qualification. You'll see it says pre-qualified, no hard inquiry. So you see it's quite a few of them that can do the pre-qualification. FNBO, they need to be in your area. You have to be within a certain area for them to actually approve you, but it's a great one that you guys can actually check out. And like I said too, just go to allthingsrickita.com, and then you guys will be able to see these lists, and pretty soon you'll just see it on rickita.com. I'll go ahead and put those lists here at the bottom. I'll have those done for you all. But let me know if you guys have any questions. But that's everything I have to teach you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.